All right, let's dive right in. When you're selling your home, you've got 8 seconds. That's it. That is all the time you have to make a winning first impression. It can feel like a total endurance test, for sure. But today, we're going to look at a plan to take all that chaos and turn it into control, helping you come out on top in the home selling game.
So let's really focus on that number for a second. 8. In just 8 seconds, a potential buyer has already formed a powerful judgment about your home. And we're not talking about the number of bedrooms or the age of the roof here. This is all about an instant emotional connection.
You know, the psychology here is just fascinating. This quote absolutely nails it. It's not about logic or square footage in that first moment, it's a gut feeling. It's about connection. In those first 8 seconds, someone decides if they can actually picture their life happening in your space. And that feeling, that's what gets you offers. And let's be real. Trying to create that perfect feeling over and over and over again is completely exhausting, especially if you're in a hot market with showings stacked back to back. The pressure to be show-ready all the time is just a recipe for burnout. You know the drill. The last-minute calls, the frantic tidying, it's a marathon of stress. So, here it is, the big question. How do you possibly nail that 8-second impression every single time without completely losing your mind? Well, the answer isn't about working harder, it's about having a smarter strategy. And this is where we make the shift, removing from the problem to the solution. The listing prep plan, think of it as a framework that takes all that frantic, reactive energy of selling a house and transforms it into a calm, proactive, and totally controlled process. Okay, so look at this. This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the endurance test, that constant stress and feeling of being overwhelmed. But on the right, you see the prep plan. It's all about strategic focus and total control. Instead of that awful showing fatigue, you get quick, manageable resets. It's a whole new ballgame.
So how do we actually do it? Well, the plan is built on 4 core ideas. You're going to focus on your 3 hero zones, you'll master a 10-minute reset, you can batch showings to manage your schedule, and you use photo first staging to make that online listing pop. Now, today we're going to zero in on the first 2 because honestly, they are absolute game changers.
First up, hero zones. Now let's be super clear. This is not about making every single square inch of your house look like it's from a magazine 24/7. I mean, who can live like that? It's impossible. This is about being strategic with your effort.
This is all about picking the 3 and only 3 areas that a buyer sees in those first critical moments. Just think about it. Probably the entryway, the kitchen, and the main living room, right? Your job is to keep only these zones show-ready. This focuses all your energy where it has the most impact, and it gives you permission to stop worrying about perfecting every single closet and corner.
Okay, so you've got your hero zones locked in. But what happens when you get that text? You know the one. Showing in 30 minutes, and the panic sets in. Well, that's where our second strategy comes in. And trust me on this, it changes everything. It's called the 10-minute reset routine. This is your practiced high-speed drill. Just imagine. Toys go in the basket, counters get a quick wipe, pillows are fluffed, boom. It takes the panic out of a last-minute showing and turns it into a calm, efficient checklist. Suddenly, you're in control. Seriously, this is your secret weapon. It's what lets you actually live in your home while it's on the market. It just completely eliminates that constant, low-grade stress of needing to be perfect all the time. Instead, you have the confidence of knowing you can be ready in minutes. So, let's tie this all together. The goal isn't to pretend you don't live in your home. It's about strategically controlling the story your home tells in those first 8 seconds. Your hero zones and the 10-minute reset are the 1-2 punch that lets you do exactly that.
And this right here, this is the most powerful idea in the whole plan. It's so freeing. Selling your home is not about achieving some impossible standard of perfection. It's about performance. It's about being ready to shine for those few crucial moments that really, truly matter. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. When a buyer walks through your front door, what story does your home tell in those first 8 seconds? Is it a story of calm, of possibility, of a place they can call home? With a smart plan, you have the power to write that story yourself. Go make it a bestseller.